Kentucky Journalism Hall of Fame. Thank you, fellow inductees and also friends of WKYT and WYMT. My name is Jesse Gabbard. I am the son of Ralph and Jackie Gabbard, and on behalf of my mother Jackie and my brothers Joe, Jason, Matt, and the rest of our family who are back there, we are here and we are honored to be here with you. Though my father was not here to accept this induction into the Journalism Hall of Fame, he would be honored to be a member of such a distinguished group of past, present inductees and friends. We would like to personally thank Ken Kurtz, a member of the Kentucky Journalism Hall of Fame himself, for nominating my father for this distinction. Thank you, Ken. Dad came from humble beginnings and never shied away from his past and his upbringing. He was raised in Boone's Gap, Kentucky, right on the southern edge of Madison County, and he never forgot where his roots lay. I cannot help but to believe that his humility and compassion that endeared him to so many people throughout his career were born from his belief in the value of family and home. Though he was comfortable in the company of CEOs, presidents of the United States, and corporate executives, he was most at home with people right here in Kentucky, whether that be Lexington, Berea, or even Retro Valley. My father began his career in radio as a salesman for WBLK, and then left the radio for television. He quickly moved from salesman to WKYT's sales manager, and then later to GM of the station. His ideas were always fostered by a passion of people. Though Central Kentucky region benefited from his work at WKYT, people in Eastern Kentucky herald him for his insight and desire to bring television to their region. In 1985, Dad brought WYMT, which stood for Weir Mountain Television, on the air in Hazard. No longer was Eastern Kentucky left without a voice. To this day, WKYT and WYMT is a thriving news station focusing on the lives and stories of Eastern Kentucky. In 1993, Great Communications out of Albany, Georgia, purchased WKYT and WYMT as part of their corporate purchase and appointed Dad as their Chief Operations Officer and later as their Chief Executive Officer. From there, his influence spread far beyond the boundaries of the Commonwealth. In fact, only days after his death, in 1996, President Bill Clinton wrote the following letter to my mother. Quote, Ralph was a leader in the industry with a strong commitment to realizing television's enormous positive potential for America's children and families. The Vice President and I will always be grateful for the invaluable role he played in helping our administration, the television industry, and children's advocates to craft a plan to improve both the quantity and quality of children's programming. Never satisfied with the status quo, he was driven to improve upon the role that television had in the living rooms of families across the nation. Sadly, the world of television and all of us said goodbye to him long before his vision was fulfilled. And yet, 16 years later, after his passing, we are so humbled and honored and infinitely grateful that his legacy lives on through the induction into the Kentucky Journalism Hall of Fame. It is our hope as a family that the impact he had on so many lives will not be forgotten and that his innovation and vision will inspire a new generation of broadcasters. Perhaps the words on his gravestone affirm his vision the best. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path,